Welcome to DCC News, and today's date is August 23rd, and in today's newscast we have a once-in-a-lifetime experience with Reese's Pieces, and he's here today to spread awareness about a very important person. But before this, we have to explain who this special person is. Saint Rose of Lima was originally named Isabel Flores de Olivia and was born in Lima, Peru with her noble family. Lima is the capital of Peru, and Peru is located on the western side of South America, and it has a population of about 33 million. She was born on April 20th, 1586, and lived for 31 years before she passed away. Her nickname comes from an incident in her youth where her face turned into a rose. At a young age, she fasted 3 to 4 days a week, and she abstained from eating meat. She wanted to become a nun, but her dad denied her request, so instead she joined the Third Order of St. Dominic. For 11 years, she helped communities and people in the religious order, and she was named the patron saint of Peru. Now welcome our special guest, Reese.
Mr. Curly, it's time for the heat now. Okay, yes. Saint Rose, like to care for the sick. She known for her beauty, but she's smart, yeah, she not a brick. Saint Rose, she was a pretty great chick. She entered the Third Order of Saint Dominic. Saint Rose of Lima is a straight menace. Got me acting up, might have to do penance. Saint Rose is a certified baddie. Copped the flight to Lima and I hit up her addy. 1617 is when she died, sadly. Affected the whole country and they hurting real badly. Age 31 and a fever is how she died. The whole city came to the funeral and watched and cried. Beautiful and smart. You know that Saint Rose. She took care of the sick, always looking out for her bros. Saint Rose was one of 13. Her dad made her fast, so she looked very lean. Saint Rose, secondary patron of the Philippines, kept to herself, very humble, not to be seen. Saint Rose, right-handed, not a lefty, took care of the kids, didn't eat them like Jeffrey.
Thank you, Reese's Pieces. That was some fire! And now you're making me feel inspired. Turn that beat on again! Ho, ho, ho! Oh, I'm about to get started. You ain't ready for this. Thank you, Reese's Pieces. That was some heat. Now I'm gonna enter the hot ass seat. She received blessed sacrament on the daily. No one could bring her down. She was always gaily. She slept for a max of 2 hours. Her passion for helping the sick was her superpower. She wore a crown made out of silver. Her job as a sewer was a weaver. It represented the crown of thorns, and it was not part of the norms. At her time of her death, everyone got a scent from their noses. The whole town smelled like roses. Beautified by Pope Clement, her reputation was as strong as cement. No need to lament, because that means she's up in the heavens. She's more influential than Tyler Blevins, and that's just one of my confessions. Thank you for watching this week's interview with DCC News. Join us next week when we talk about Jeffrey Dahmer and the Roe v. Wade decision. You ain't ready?
Ain't ready yet.
Nah, they ain't ready to rumble.
Ready yet.
Ho, ho, ho.
August 23rd, that's St. Rose's feast day. Got a bunch of roses and I put them on a bouquet.
In the Americas, she was the first saint. If I ever saw, I would probably faint.
Rubbed her face with pepper and it made a lot of blisters. No time for mans, didn't want no mister.
She was inspired by Saint Catherine of Siena. Lima's temperature is the same as Vienna's.
She sewed and embroidered for 10 years. Did it all in secret, no time for her peers.
When approached by any problem, she looked it in the face. She could always rely on God's grace.